Hey, what is going on, everybody? Happy holidays. Thanks for watching. Let's go ahead and just jump right into this. A lot of people out there, myself included, get the impression, or at least feel like, a lot of YouTube channels kind of do this unboxing video more or less of an e-bike, then just take it for one or two laps around the neighborhood and call it a day. Whereas I think you don't, in my opinion, you don't really get a good feel for the bike until you've hit the 500th mile, or get at least the first impressions by the 100th mile. So that's where we're at right now. This is the 100-mile review of the G100 Pro. So first off, like I said, thanks for watching. Appreciate that. This is, like I had promised, a attempt at trying to do a speed test. The thing is, I don't have an action camera, I don't have a GoPro or anything like that, and I am doing this one-handed with a cell phone. Do not do this at home. This is so dangerous. I'm an idiot for doing this, for attempting this. But I do have, like you saw earlier, the gloves, the helmet. I've got pretty thick jeans, I guess, some boots. But still, hitting the pavement at 30, that's not good. That's not good. And then I think I paid the price for my stupidity, or at least my karma, on one of these attempts, because something horrible happened literally right after this. And that is that I hadn't realized, but one of my brake rotors was actually rubbing against the motor cable. Fiddlesticks. I know, right? Damn, dude. It pretty much totaled the bike. The bike still turns on. The brakes work. Luckily, the hydraulic brakes didn't get severed. The brake cables didn't get severed or anything like that. It's just lost all motor function to the bike, and I was somewhere around 8 to 9 miles out from my house, so I pedaled as much as I could. But this bike weighs 157 pounds, and I kind of had to walk 5 or 6 of those miles, and it was not fun. So even if you didn't assemble this part of the bike, you're still going to want to assemble every aspect. As you can see right here is where the zip tie was missing. One zip tie. Honestly, that's all it took to total this bike, because it was causing the cable to rub just slightly enough into the rotor, and I lost power. So I am going to ask everyone in the YouTube community for a moment of silence. Luckily, I didn't stay sad for too long, because I did reach out to the company, which is why I wanted to talk about these 100-mile reviews, or even longer, because unfortunately, when you run across a problem like this, you're going to possibly get in contact with customer support, and that kind of adds a lot to the review, in my opinion. What's customer support like? Is there customer support? A lot of people nowadays are buying these cheap bikes on Amazon, and you're sure you're saving a little bit of money on the front end, where the bike is a little more cheaper. It's mostly assembled and it's already delivered to you, right to your house. You don't have to go anywhere to pick it up or anything like that, or wait for months, or be on some kind of list. But you do miss out on customer reviews. So I reached out to Happy Run, and they, we exchanged emails very quickly. They were very responsive. They were real cool. Shout out to Lena and Grace out there. Really helpful. They sent me a brand new motor, free of charge, obviously. I still had the warranty on the bike. So that's one of the things with buying from the website directly. You do get great customer support. As you can see, I already bought a bunch of, gadgets and doodads ready to just kind of make my bike me, customize it, personalize it. But I just kind of had to wait for the motor, which fortunately for me did not take long at all, because within a week or 2 weeks of exchanging emails, I was able to get my hands on a new motor. They sent me one to the mail, and this is going to be my new action camera footage from that first ride. So as you can see, I got her fixed, she's up and running, and this is my first commute back on the bike. I mean, I did ride it once or twice to check it out to see if it worked. um, Before I rode it to work, I didn't want to commit to that before, you know I didn't want it popping off or something going bad. So made sure she was all good, and this is the initial run after my motor was replaced. So let's talk about that customer service. So I have bought a couple of bikes off of Amazon, as well as secondhand through other apps like OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, and customer service is non-existent. That's a huge trade-off. Yeah, you're going to pay a little less on the front end for these Amazon listings or these Facebook Marketplace listings, but you're not going to get any customer service, any customer support should something go wrong. Fortunately, within a week and a half of the exchange of emails that I had with the company here at Happy Run, I had my hands on a brand new motor because of the warranty. All these things are a huge plus on my side. They're very, very quick with responding. Yeah, I had a great experience with their customer service. It is there, folks. So if that's one of the things you're worried about when purchasing an e-bike, fret not with this company at least. Yeah, very responsive, very happy with the outcome. I did have to put the motor on myself, unfortunately. It can be a little daunting. I understand it can be a little intimidating, but at the same time, I am grateful that I have to be very hands-on on my own bike. Skills I'll probably be using a little later if I get another bike or tend to upgrade these things. It's useful knowledge to have, teach a man to fish, type deal. But as you can see, she's running smoothly now, and I'm very grateful for that. Super chilly this winter season, and I've got everything on right now. I've got the gloves, I've got 2 coats on, and I am flying through the bike lane, flying here. So I forgot what else I was going to talk about. I really should have a script. Let's see. 100 miles. I do know that some people have been talking about a bit of a vibration or a bit of like a jiggling in the front wheel when they hit speeds of up to 40 miles, sometimes even low as 35 miles. That should not be happening. I haven't encountered anything like that personally. I think in this video, like 30 seconds ago, I was able to hit a speed of 47. I'll soon be able to record a top speed video now that I've got this Action Pro camera. But gosh, check out this tweaker bike, bro. What? I like it. I do. This guy has no worries about having, guy or gal. You know what? I'm not going to assume gender. Guy or gal, they are not worried about having that bike stolen. Anyways, I gotta get back to work, so let's head back. What was I saying about? Dude, this is totally bad to not have a script. It'll come to me, but the point is, I was very happy with the customer service. I've got 100 miles on the bike. I've got no vibration issues on my bike and the front axle. As far as I'm aware, I've hit speeds of 47, 49 before I did my motor change. I haven't hit that speed yet, but I also run out of room. I need a long, uninterrupted road to really hit the top speed. These geared hub motors aren't really torquey. They're not really fast from the get-go. They're more for a build-up kind of speed motor. So I will be doing that soon now that I've got the proper setup. I've got both hands on the handlebar because she is fast. She is really, really fast, guys. One of the cons of the bike that I personally experienced and actually, unfortunately, broke was the suspension in the back. Although very nice, very fluffy, kind of gave way a little bit too much. I had one of those license plates in the back, and I guess I must have gone over a speed bump a little too harshly, and on the bounce back it just crushed that license plate, and it just broke off that little plastic piece at the end. The tail lights are still there, the turn signals are still there, everything is working fine. Not a big Not a big deal in my eyes, but just to let you know, less than 100 miles and something did break. It could be user error. I'm not blaming the company for that. The license plate was very, very tiny. I'm talking tiny, tiny. It was, I mean, I think you guys saw it in one of the YouTube shorts. It's a tiny, tiny little license plate, and it just bent off. Boop. It caught my rear wheel. Luckily, it didn't pop. Luckily, I didn't get hurt. Nothing happened. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will have a link in the description below with all the attachments that I have, if you guys want to check those out. But like I said, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate that. Like and subscribe, share if you guys own this bike or know someone who wants to get this bike. Yeah, happy holidays.